Child, this weekend was crazy as hell. First of all, let's jump into what everybody is talking about. Child, Peach McIntyre and her hairstylist got into a fight. Um, I think the girl Peach was doing some promo type shit with the girl or whatever, may have you. And the girl name is Ashley. So let's go back to where it started. Ashley says that Peach bought the wigs over, whatever. As you can
Peach
see,
brought me all these old wigs that she left up under her sink for me to clean. But
all right, it started off with that. Peach dropped off some wigs, supposed to be getting them fixed or whatever. They end up having a disagreement about, the hairstyle or whatever. Peach didn't like the hairstyle, so the girl offered to redo the hairstyle. And somewhere along the way, it got a little, messed up. Peach went back up to the shop, to ask the girl was she gonna fix her hair. They end up getting into a fight. Now they had been having a good little chemistry going on. Here go another video of the girl doing her hair. Her name is Ashley. They had built up a little, rapport, whatever. Like she was doing Peach's hair. And like I say, Peach went back up there to ask her, to fix her hair or whatever. They had agreed upon or whatever. They end up getting into a full-blown fight. And as you can see right here, Peach's eye, she ended up getting a black eye. I don't know if you all can see it, but yeah, she ended up getting a black eye from the altercation. A lot of people are, I would say it was split 50-50. Some people were siding with Peach, and some people were saying that Peach is biting on herself. What do you all think about it? Do you all think that Peach be doing too much, or was the hairstylist wrong? I think they could have worked something out. I just think it just got out of hand too fast. I don't have audio of the actual fight, but a lot of people were saying that Peaches did not win that fight, unfortunately. There is audio, if I can find it. Let me hear the audio of Peach fighting. Sound like a damn horror movie. Anyway, the girls snatched the phone out of Peach's hand. They end up having a little scuffle or whatever. Peaches got the black eye. I just think it's a bad look all the way around because, the hairstylist could possibly lose clients. I don't think he's going to hurt Peaches any because Peaches has her own fan base, the Peach Patch or whatever they call themselves. But I just think it's an unfortunate situation. That is the price you pay, I think, for being a content creator. You always gonna have somebody try you, or something's just not gonna go right. I guess she did like a little schoolgirl right there. But anyway, that's what happened with Peaches. Peaches got into a fight with her hairstylist, and it didn't end too well for Miss Peaches. I hope that she's able to recover from that. And then they say somebody sent defects to her house. Why do people do crazy shit like that? Why are they sending defects to this lady's house? That's a very serious situation, an accusation to make against somebody. Now, we already know how Peaches roll. Peaches posts everything. That's her thing. She posts her life. I don't see anything that Peaches does. She's not letting her kids, well, from what I can tell, not letting her kids run around dirty like some of the content creators we've seen, let their children run around and look all crazy and shit. I don't get that vibe from Peach. I think, she is plagued with any, normal things that mothers and wives go through. She just seemed like a very everyday type person to me. So I don't understand why someone would want to send defects to her house. But anyway, that's what happened on that front. Moving on, I want to talk about Keisha Cole. Now, over this weekend, Keisha Cole was having back and forth with this young lady, Gloss Up. Gloss Up is a rapper that came up with, what's her face, Glorilla. Anyway, her and this young lady was going back and forth over the rapper Huncho. Now, I'm not sure if you all know what Huncho look like, but let's see. Get y'all Huncho on the line. If I can find a picture. Anyway, her and the young lady, here we go, Huncho. Keisha Cole and this young lady, Gloss Up, were going back and forth. Here's a picture of Gloss Up about Huncho. Now, Huncho and this girl, I guess they had a history together. They did a song together or whatever. So some stuff came out over the weekend where the girl tagged him and called him her sneaky link. And what she do that for? child, we had Keisha coming out of woodwork like Big Bird, her and the girl going back and forth. Well, anyway, I guess things end up getting smoothed out or whatever. Huncho was able to reel Keisha back in. And Keisha is 42 years old. I think the young dude is about 24, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, Keisha's 42, he's 24, and of course, being any 24-year-old man, you gonna test the waters. So he was testing the waters, and I guess he dipped back to his old thing, gloss up. They had a little hookup, smash and patch, because she made a later video saying that she was just going by what he was telling her, going back and forth, whatever. So, like I said, her and Keisha, they had some words. Keisha actually deactivated her Instagram for a slight second. Then she got back on to make a couple of more videos. As you can see, I just think we already know Keisha has this history of, I don't want to call it bird behavior, but some crazy type behavior. Anyway, they was able to smooth it out. She ended up showing up in Vegas with Huncho, wearing his chain. There she is right there, wearing Huncho's chain, all giggly and bubbly eyed. I just think it's a shame that a woman that's 42 years old is still out here tripping over these dudes. We already know Keisha has a very I don't know what's the right word right now. Sketchy history with men. She's dated Jeezy and Bow Wow, and she was married to Booby, and then she had the damn kid by the little 20-some-year-old. Keisha makes very bad choices in dudes. Well, anyway, her and Huncho was able to smooth things back out. She is back happy as a PHAG, like my girl T.S. Madison call him. Happier than a PHAG with a bag of digglings, child. She's over there giddy as all outdoors. I hope you don't hurt her. But yep, Keisha Cole and this little boy, I guess they got caught themselves in a relationship, and he has chosen Keisha over Gloss Up. Yesterday, I think it was, DJ Vlad made a stupid comment in reference to the Drake and Kendrick beef that's been going on. As we all know, Kendrick made 4 songs in the span of 3 days, I believe. He did Euphoria, 616 in LA, Meet the Grams, and the latest one was Not Like Us. So anyway, Kendrick did 4 songs against Drake that was aimed at Drake. Drake has responded to another song, but with his own song. But I don't think a lot of people are gravitating towards Drake like they used to. Stuff seems to be falling out the woodwork when it comes to Drake. I don't know what it is, what's going on with Drake right now, but anyway, he's catching shit from all ends of the spectrum. Anyway, I guess in relations to the Drake Kendrick Lamar feud, DJ Vlad went back and forth with a professor from Princeton, and the Princeton professor asked him why is DJ Vlad in black folks' business. Now, a lot of people don't like DJ Vlad based on the interviews and all that stuff he do, and I understand that. But he goes on to kind of spin the narrative to ask the young lady, tell the young lady that worked for Princeton, I don't think your job would be happy with you, challenging such and such, trying to make it a racial issue, which it wasn't a relation issue, and also kind of like threatened the lady to call her job. But he ended up backtracking on that statement once everybody got on his ass. Like, dude, you are the most biggest appropriator, if that's the right word, of black culture. So, he interviews all the ladies. Well, not ladies, because Boosie ass old. But he makes sure he stays in the fold with a lot of black people. And then I already rubbed people the wrong way. But people still, enjoy watching his videos. But he walked back his statement threatening the Princeton professor. So I guess he's not going to get in touch with her job as he threatened. Anyway, moving on. Drea Michelle, as we all know, is pregnant by NBA player Jalen Green. Jalen Green is, I think he's about 22, 23. Anyway, she caught a lot of flack because she's old as shit, having a baby by a baby. A lot of people said she was having her own grandchild. Why they say that? That almost fell out my chair. Anyway, She is pregnant by this young fellow. Now, when she first came out with it, like I said, a lot of people was on her head because this little boy is 20-something years old. She's knocking on 40. But then other shit started to fall out the damn table. This young fella has just recently welcomed a baby in fucking February. I apologize. Now, that would make him having 2 children within a year. I don't know what Drea's aim is when it comes to this, but I call her, Lil' Kim, Keisha Cole, and what's the other? Joy Chavez. I can't say her last name. Bow Wow's baby mother. They make up the Babysitters Club. I have given them their own name. I call them the Babysitters Club. If you all are familiar with my TikTok, which I know you all probably not, I have a whole thing on there calling them the Babysitters Club. It's funny. But anyway, Jalen and Drea are welcoming a child any day now. I guess we'll see what happens, with that. She recently had her baby shower for the child. I believe she is having a daughter with Mr. Jalen Green. I think he already had a daughter in February. Anyway, moving on. Jim Jones was involved in an airport fight. Now we already know Jim Jones is gonna be the forever. He's never gonna age. He's like damn Benjamin Buttons. He's trying to hold on to his youth. He's been trying to hold on to this youth for the past 20, 30 years. Anyway, he was involved in a airport scuffle with 2 men for some reason. We don't know. All we know is he ended up flipping the 2 men down on their ass. Next, I want to talk about Brian McKnight. Child, Brian McKnight has been catching the shits. A couple of weeks ago, he made some very disparaging remarks about his children that people found hideous. Now, you all know that he's moved on to this little possum-faced Latina woman, had another baby, changed his name to match the damn baby. Well, I don't know if she's Latina, but she's possum-faced. Anyway, they had a baby. He changed his name to match the baby's name. Took his older kids out the wheel, just being real shitty towards his older kids, African American kids. I just say that, being very shitty towards them, praising this damn new possum face family he done built, and a lot of people in the black community did not appreciate the way he talks and treat his children. So, as a result, and he was having some events, in particular. A concert was canceled in Detroit. Now, you already know Detroit, they family. I always consider them like a family-based state, if that makes sense. Seems like a lot of black families kind of stick together around Detroit. Anyway, they weren't going for that shit. They canceled his event because he called his older African-American children's products of sin. Now, how you gonna, I know people have a change of heart, they change, they grow, whatever, that's fine. Ain't nobody trying to hold you back. But you cannot call children products of sin. Now, you already knew when you had these children that you were not married to their mothers. They still had the kids, and now all of a sudden, since you with this new possum face lady, your African-American kids are products of sin. Anyway, I hope they keep on canceling Brian McKnight's ass because, we've had enough. We already sit back, and for years, him and his kids have been going back and forth. Nobody never really questioning it, whatever. They was always defending themselves every time I seen anything. But I am glad the dominoes are starting to fall on Brian McKnight's. What he's doing is absolutely disgusting. I don't know how men have children, some men, and have the level of detachment that they do for something that came from them. I don't know. I don't understand. That's something that needs to be studied for real. Anyway, I wanted to touch on a couple of reality shows that I am watching on. I watch reality shows on everything. Anyway, in particular, Love and Marriage Huntsville. It premiered I believe on the 4th. Nothing's new change. Martell and Melanie still going back and forth. I just don't know. I think they need to shake it up. They brought in Stormy and her husband, but I think they really need to bring in some other people to shake this shit up because we still getting the same old recycled drama between Melody and Martell, and it kind of overshadows the show. It really has grew legs and started walking on its own. Almost to the point where people don't even want to watch this damn show no more. Are you all still watching this show? I vaguely tuned in. You know, it's crazy. Another show I like on is The Never Ever Mets. Now on this show, it's about online couples that got together. Um, the longest online couple on there, I think, was 12 years. The shortest one was 6 months. Anyway, we've already had one couple get kicked out because they got in a little scuffle on the first episode. They were kind of outrageous anyway, and now we're down to 6 couples, I believe. But the one that stuck out to me the most is the plus size girl and that dude. That man set up there and sucked this lady feet on national damn TV. Now I understand you've been talking to this lady online for 5 years, this, that, and the other. But would you be leery of somebody you just meet and, you know, y'all been talking online for 5 years, blah, 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 but then he suck your feet? Child, what they do that at? Anyway, then another show I want to talk about, I don't have the clip up, but let me see if I can find it right quick. On WeTV, The Barnes Bunch. Now, that show is about Matt Barnes. He is in a relationship with Ananza Sims, which is the daughter of Beverly Johnson. Here it is right here, the picture of it. Anyway, I'm trying to get into the show. I just feel like Ananza is kind of clingy, and I think Matt know the kind of wordplay to kind of keep her on the hook, if that makes sense. You know, she seems a little insecure, you know, because Matt got this pretty house sitting up there. We already know how Matt roll. You know, she mentioned in the first episode about when they broke up and how he sent these horrible messages to her. She ended up forgiving him, taking him back, whatever. They have a kid together, a little tall 4-year-old boy. That boy look like he about 8 anyway. But I just think the show, you know, it's kind of showing her in a very clingy like light. I don't really like how they are showing her on this show. And like I say, Matt know the right wordplay to you know, get her triggered or whatever might have you. But that's just another little show I'm watching right now. Let me see what else I want to touch on. Back to Rick Ross. Rick Ross been riding Drake ass too. Every time Kendrick put out a song, Rick Ross got something to say. Damn miss. Oh yes. Another thing that happened, Raven-Symone was defending her wife. Now a lot of people say Raven pulled out the big strap energy. Let's hear what she got to say if I can start it back over. Raven and her big strap energy, child. They was doing too much. Let me see if I can get it back up here. Listen to Raven defending her wife. Well, for some reason, they don't want you to hear Raven defending her wife. But anyway, she told people to stop making the rude comments when it comes to her wife. For whatever reason. Okay, I didn't have volume on. Here it is. Let's see.
Comments and stop with the death threats in her DMs.
Now, I think it's unfortunate if her wife is getting death threats. That's a bit too much.
I'm here with Miranda, my wife, to tell you to stop it in.
Baby, they was around her for that. I'm here with my wife, Amanda. Seems like Amanda with the pants over there. You know, I don't want to call it controlling, you know what, but it seems like Amanda with the pants over there in that house, child. And I even had a video of Orlando Brown saying, child, it looks strange as hell. Now, you know if Orlando Brown say you look strange, child, you might look strange. You might look a little strange if Orlando Brown say you look strange. But anyway, she came in defending her wife. I think it's horrible that her wife is getting death threats. Now, her wife said that she didn't know about Raven-Symone's work, which, you know, I was kind of on the fence about it. But anyway, she said she learned about a lot of Raven's work while they were married. Do you all think she should have known more about Raven before they got married? Or is it fine that she learned about Raven, you know, after the marriage? Anyway, I just wanted to jump on here right quick, trying to get my channel and shit together. Hopefully put out more content. Thank you for listening and have a wonderful day.